Okay, so let's talk about the new trailer which dropped a few days ago for huge, tremendous scope. I really admire the ambition. They're striving for something greater here, a greater scope, a greater scale, and a greater reach. And that right there is what I got from this trailer. They're trying something which actually aspires to be something more than an Indian film. It feels original, yet also familiar, deeply rooted in Indian mythology and culture, but with visuals we've never seen before from the Indian film industry. Again, I'm not talking about the quality of the visuals, more on that in a moment, rather the ambition. But there was undoubtedly something which I was missing, which I loved from the first glimpse they revealed earlier this year. And now I understand what that is. It was the lack of subtlety. In the first glimpse, we barely got any action set pieces. It was about rediscovering Ram and revealing him in front of a new audience. It inherently felt global in scale. I understand in this new trailer you'd want to show off the bombastic, absolutely epic, and grandness nature of the film, because that's exactly what it is, an ancient epic, and that is what will ultimately entice the audience. But the initial glimpse felt international, and there was a golden sheen, perhaps the feeling of the unknown, and that naturally let the mind wander into thoughts about how they could pull this off. Not just with Ramayana, but I feel this as soon as you start revealing anything about a film project. The initial feeling of intrigue and wonder is immediately wiped away. Again, that's not the fault of this trailer, I just wanted to mention that. Because you get the intention from the filmmakers about what the film will look like and how it will feel and what the tone of it will be. This trailer was loud, and right from the start it revealed to us our new Ravana. It was a lot to take in immediately, but Yash looks incredible. Going back to the Comic-Con panel when Ranbir was praising Yash, now I see why. He has a swagger and a charm to him without trying too hard. But he also looks absolutely menacing. He has a fire about him. He looks formidable. When he charges at the legion of soldiers and smashes them, that gave me a Bahubali vibe, but I really enjoyed it. For Western and non-Indian audiences, I bet if they saw this trailer in isolation, they would not get the perception that Ravana is the villain. Sure, there's a lot of action and killing, but at the heart of it, this trailer is showing us the story of a man who is attempting to rule a kingdom, Ravana Raj. The trailer did a good job in leveling the playing field between Ranbir's Ram and Yash's Ravana. It feels like each of them have their own journeys, but ultimately they collide because of a certain incident, which they showed in the trailer here. From that incident, right to the end of the trailer, I loved the escalation. I really enjoyed some shots here, like the moment Ravana throws the spear at Jadayu and Jadayu spins and avoids it. Really cool. The Ram speech when he says he will bring Sita back gave me chills. Ranbir looks committed to the role. Also, I'm curious about this bow here. I think a lot of the first film will be about the legend of this bow and Ram's journey to get to it and how he will be worthy of it. That in itself will be Ram's journey. Kind of like Thor and Mjolnir and Odysseus and his bow. I love these kinds of epic tales of there being the one where the rules of the world don't apply to them, like Neo in The Matrix. God, I love The Matrix. Back to Ramayana, the music felt ethereal, what you expect from Hans Zimmer and A.R. Rahman. Wonderful blend of both Indian music and Western influences and scale. This film is made by Namit Malhotra, the CEO of DNEG, and they've worked on films like Dune, Interstellar, Inception, Blade Runner, 2049, and so many more. They've won 8 Academy Awards for Best Visual Effects, an absolutely astonishing achievement. But technical proficiency and vision are two different things entirely. The vision for Ramayana is for it to be a sword and sandals ancient epic, with monsters and gods and trolls and flying creatures and huge animals. These kinds of visuals will never look lifelike, naturally. There is a lot of CGI in this film, but the visuals are for the audience to believe what is going on has actually happened and to get soaked in the story. I'm sure by the time we watch the film on the big screen, we will do exactly that. The CGI will definitely be something they are still working on. The effects already looked a lot better in this trailer than they did in the initial glimpse. The sets look incredible. Certain shots reminded me of peak Bansali. So grand and lit perfectly. Absolutely immersive and beautiful. I admire the diversity of the actors chosen. For a film touted as the film from India, it has a wonderful array of actors from all over India representing the country. Sai Pallavi, who plays Sita, is from the Telugu and Tamil industry. Yash works in Kannada cinema and Ranbir from the Hindi-speaking belt. India is huge and diverse, and this film stands proud with actors from all over the country. This is absolutely the way to represent the country on screen for a global audience. I really like this trailer in terms of the ambition. Things will change and improve by the time November rolls around, and I cannot wait to watch this during Diwali this year. Ramayana is a tale foretold for thousands and thousands of years, across generations, a tale as old as time itself. And Ranbir said something interesting in the Comic-Con panel, which stuck with me about how this would be Raha, his daughter's first film in the cinema. And this got me thinking, this Ramayana will be the memory a lot of people will have of the story and will have for a really, really long time. Like Raha, my daughter will also experience this tale for the first time through this film. And there will be countless others and the next generation after that, and the generation after that. That in itself is such a tremendous amount of weight on the shoulders of the creatives behind Ramayana, and I wish them nothing but the best. These were my thoughts, everyone. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for a new drop. Happy Friday, and have a nice start to your weekend. Bye-bye. Where is my boy Sunny Baji as Hanuman? I think they're saving him for the second part. Maybe a post-credits scene after the end of the first film. Yeah, can't wait. That'd be cool.